don't let your current circumstance define who you are going to become, right? So what I mean by that is that I was sitting here late cooking, just came from the gym, and I was thinking about the times that, I'm gonna say down and out, that's the phrase that we're gonna go with, right? So when I was down and out, I remember it was my mom and I, and make a long story short, is that we didn't have no money, we didn't know where we was gonna get the food to eat, you know, that story, et cetera, et cetera. But the moral of it was is that I didn't accept the circumstance, right? And what that means is that, you know, it was people that was in the same circumstances I was, that was there in that same position for much longer than I was. And they was like, oh, you can go to like the Salvation Army, you can go eat there, they'll give you free food, you know, yada yada, you know. And I'm like, bro, like, I ain't even gonna hold you, like, I ain't trying to do that shit. Like, I told my mom, I was like, you're not doing that, you know what I mean? I was like 16, I'm like, I'm not doing that. And I was just saying, like, that mindset got me, once again, you know, further in life due to the fact that I didn't accept that circumstance. Because, like, people accept the circumstance and then they never get out of it. And they wonder why they never get out of it. It's because you're feeding into the energies that you're in your current state that you are dealing with, instead of fighting against it by manifesting the things that you do want, even though you don't have it. Even if it comes down to the food that you want to eat. I don't even remember where we got the money from, but I took the money that we did have and we went and shared a burger or two at McDonald's. So McDonald's and Taco Bell, that's another one. But Mickey D's and Taco Bell, bro, like, that joint, you know, I am cooking stuff. That joint really, like, made sure niggas ate type joint. I mean, for cheap. So really, that's what that was about. I just wanted to kind of give that perspective. Like, I was just thinking, like, damn, like, you know, my mom and I would talk about that frequently, about how I just didn't accept that type of shit. Like, niggas is really rushing to go be somewhere at like 7 or 8 o'clock just to fucking eat. Like, the way our system is set up for people that are in unfavorable situations is very much undesirable, to say the least. But anybody can be in a situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really doesn't take much, you know. It can take 1 to 7 fuck-ups. Like, honestly, like, it don't take much. You can fuck up 1 time, or it can take you 7 times. It doesn't matter, but it does happen, and you have to be mindful. Like, not everybody that's in these situations are crazy or bad people or lazy, can't work, don't want to work. Like, it be so many different circumstances and situations that entail why a person go through anything that they go through. You know what I mean? Like, it's you know, people are so judgmental but don't really know the backstory of anything, you know? And it doesn't, I guess, like, I'll say, like, when you're a man, it really doesn't matter. I'm not throwing gender into it, but, you know, when you're a man, you don't really have much of a foot or a leg to fall on, because we have everything on us as a man. You're supposed to provide for yourself at the very least, right? So, you know, as a man, you can't bat your eyes and twirl your fingers to sustain. So you have to have integrity and dignity and enough courage and honor to get out and go get it, bro. Like, fuck, work yourself till you sick. Like, what else do you have to do? What else do you have to do? Work and work towards something. You feel me? Like, don't be lazy. Don't be complacent. Don't accept your circumstance because it could be temporary. But if you accept it and you play into certain things, and you're going to extend the duration of something that's supposed to be temporary. So always remember that, man. Bless.